what I want to be able to show you here is basically the workflow, and it's very, very simple and straightforward. You've got history, review of systems, vitals, physical exam. I'll skip over this one. I'll come back to it. You've got diagnosis, assessment, and plan. That's basically that's it. There's not a lot of bells and whistles here. It's a pretty straightforward workflow. History, review of systems, and physical exam are all broken out, as you see here, in thirds. Over here on the left side, under history, you've got all the items under history. And again, this is a patient that we've seen, so this is an encounter template. A follow-up template, the template would be a little bit different for an H&P. You would have different items through here. Over here in the middle is where the information's entered. Over here to the right, we have normals and previous encounters. What I want to show you here is that we have system normals that our medical directors for gEHRiMed have plugged in. You can have any company normals that you want. Then you can also have user normals, and those are very simple to do. You simply would enter any information that you want here. You would set text as user normal. We'll do that in a few minutes. You would have system normals, company normals, and user normals, or like I said, in some cases, abnormals. You can see over here under review of systems, broken out the same way, much in the same way. If you go over to previous encounters, let's go to ears, nose, mouth, and throat. And you can see that you've got system normals, you've got company normals, and here you do have a user normal. But if I go over to previous encounters and click on it, what that shows, it shows any of the previous encounters for this particular, again, we're looking at review of systems, and we're looking at this specific item, ears, nose, mouth, and throat. It shows all the previous encounters. It shows who the provider was, the date that that service took place, and the CPT code associated with this. So you can go down through there and see that there's multiple information that has been entered in for this particular item on those different dates. Now, if you want to go back to the last one, and the last encounter here was on 4/15, so it's showing the information that was entered for ears, nose, mouth, and throat on 4/15. If you want to see that in context, or if you're seeing someone else's patient, you simply go up and click View, and it will show you the encounter, and it will put that in context. So that specific item that you were looking at, ears, nose, mouth, and throat, it will show that in context to everything within that note. I'm going to close out of that. I'm going to come back over and show you that physical exams are broken out in the same way. You've got all the items. Here's where your note is populated. You've got normals and previous encounter. So history, review of systems, and physical exam are all broken out in that same manner. Vitals is a little bit different. It's pretty straightforward, where you simply enter in the vital information. And then diagnosis and assessment is broken into 3 boxes. Up here at the top, you have the CPT code. And just to let you know, too, that the CPT code, it'll only allow you to enter the CPT codes that are associated with the place of service. Here, for this example, with skilled nursing facility, it's only going to allow you to enter those codes. Over here is where your assessment will go. To the right is where your problem list is, and you've got all these right now are active. You can manage your problem list over here simply by clicking, and you can make it inactive, resolved, or delete it. If you need to search for a code, you simply go to add code. If you know the code number, you can type it in. If you don't know the code number, you can spell it out, and it will pull up all the codes associated with that. And to add codes over here, you simply go over and click, and it will pull them over.